Pastor Lisa from Triumph Christian Center in Sulphur Springs. And I'm so thankful for this opportunity to be able to speak to you and to the ladies of the WOW Ministries. But I wanted to tell you what the Lord gave me in prayer one day. He gave me, I was praying and He spoke to me and said, beaten and not broken. And I was like, God, what do you mean by, and y'all, from my last video, you know there are times that God speaks things and He tells me later what He's going to say. And the scriptures that He had given me, He'd given me several scriptures. And the first one's in Deuteronomy 20:4. And it says, for the Lord your God is the one who goes with you to fight for you against your enemies, to give you victory. And I noticed, and I even underlined all the times it said your and you, because God's telling you that He's going before you. And the reason God spoke to me about this beaten and not broken is that there is someone out there that I'm supposed to be speaking to, that you've been in ministry for a long time, and you've been beat down, and you've been broken. And there have been Christian people that have walked over you. And you feel like that you can't move forward, that you're stuck in a place. Because all these negative things have come in. And God said, that's not you. And God said, He's called you for a purpose. I spoke last time about God calling you by name. So you are called out. God has called your name out. But He's telling you in the place you're at right now where you feel beaten and you feel broken and you feel like you can't get up, that that's not the place where you're supposed to be. You have a purpose. You have a calling. And you need to rise up from that place where you are at. And you need to walk in the God-given authority. And you need to walk in the power. We were speaking about it today here. Taping this about the power and the authority of God. And you need to rise up. Whoever you are, wherever you are, rise up. And I want to give you one more scripture. It's in 2 Corinthians 4. It's 8 and 9. And it says, we are hard pressed. And everybody knows this scripture. On every side. But we're not crushed. You're not crushed where you're at. You're going to rise up out of this. You're perplexed, but you're not in despair. You may be persecuted, but you're not abandoned. You may be struck down, but you are not destroyed. So my prayer for you today, and what God was speaking to me to tell you today was that wherever you're at, you are not destroyed. You are not done with. Rise up from the ashes where the enemy wants you to feel like you're stuck and begin to walk in what God has for you. I pray that you listen to what I said and that you rise up and you let these words dig in deep to you. May God's blessings be with you.